Good evening, everybody, wonderful dreamers, one and all. It's time for a little bit of Yume 2kki to bring in the new week. We got a new version of the game because that's a that's a good opportunity. As we need. I'm a little bit ill, which is not really a good motivator for doing recording of anything, really. But you know, we gotta keep these things flowing, right? I don't want it to be like if any of you guys are familiar with Mike Mnemonic and his LSD Dream Emulator Let's Play. Although I think this is very different from that because it's a constantly evolving beast, and we have no reason to give up on it like that. But what we're gonna do today? Today we're gonna travel through some areas that we have seen before, but have either changed or we've missed some things. So we're gonna have another little sort of mosey around, and hopefully, with any luck, not get too fucking lost. We might be doing that already. I thought I knew where I was going. We seem to have gone off course, which is concerning because the only way I can keep myself sane in this fucking world is by following a very specific pattern that I rehearse very specifically, and if it doesn't work, I start to fucking hyperventilate because I hate being in here. Uh-oh. Shit. I have completely fucking missed that, haven't I? How the fuck have I managed that? No, what's this go? Oh yeah, fuck off. As much as I like that world, that's not where we're going. Nope. Not today. No, sir. Okay, now... here we go, perfect. Oh, God, I was gonna freak out there for a second. A whole video fanning about in the red light district. As much fun as that might sound, no, we're not doing that. Not today, anyway. Now, this is quite a nice little area. I've never had too much reason to spend significant amounts of time here, but it's not because I don't like it. It's nice. We don't want to go in there, though. We want to go the other way. It's a nice area. It's just a bit pointless, because the only thing you could really do here before was go on a sort of an infinite recursive loop. We visited this, and I think it was episode 89, where we just kept going around in a circle. But because there's like 3 areas: this, a town, and then a place where you're on the ceiling. And if you just keep going around and around and around, eventually I think you would go pretty mental. But they haven't exactly changed that, but they've added some new stuff into the loop. If you see what I mean, they've added a new section to it. So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to do something that might have been there when we visited this before. I genuinely don't know, but we certainly missed it. So we're going to do it this time. We're going to do it properly this time, of course. None of this half measure bullshit. No, it's this way. It is this way. It's nice and mellow here, though. Hello. And we're here in this field of dandelions, or whatever these things are. It's significantly less mellow here. Oh, I suppose it is. That is making a sound, whatever it is. It is kind of mellow here, but it's also kind of energetic at the same time. Now, I'm not really sure there's a lot to really talk about here. With some things, it's pleasant enough. I don't think there's really many reasons to be here. It's not to my knowledge. Feel free to correct me if you feel such a statement is naive. I am known for my naivete. When I'm not being sick, of course. We got this big old plane. Something about this makes me think of like LSD Dream Emulator, and that's not just because we were talking about it a moment ago. Something about it. I don't know. Got this blue thing on one foot though. That's pretty good. Is there anything else? Dead end. This was down there. There's a dead end, just like in a real farmer's field. What's down here? Nope, let's not go that way. Let's talk to the thing with the 1 foot. I think that's a good idea. I mean, what's the worst that could happen, right? Lovely. I've got a cup of tea to sustain me through this adventure. Now, this area is a bit fucking... You know, you probably... I don't need to tell you what my thoughts of this are. Or do I? Do I really? I mean... It's not as bad as some implementations of it, I guess, but at the same time... Fuck me. Hi. So we were here before, of course. So we don't really need to get too sidetracked. Ah, that's good. Nice music. Chilled out. We went to this little pier here. This pier here. And here we go. I like this pattern. Just sort of hear the sea in the background there. It might even be too quiet for you guys to hear. Where is the sea? There it is. Plop. Okay, we're not doing that though. Let's talk to this barber's pole thing. And we are in darkness. So you may be immediately thinking, okay, darkness? Yeah, I got an effect for that, mate. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Where is it? Isn't that useful? Isn't that so useful? For some reason, this... I mean, fuck knows why they decide to do this, to be honest, the devs of Yume 2kki. They've got different methods of illuminating dark areas. You know, the museum has one way of doing it with the big cone that comes out in front of you. Okay. This is different again. Now, the observant among you may notice something. I'm not going to point out what it is just yet, but there's a thing that if you're really paying attention, you can notice it's happening in this area. Now I haven't really explored this area beyond seeing that you can get here. Can we smash this? Nope. Nope. So this could be just one massive effing throw. I want to just try something quickly. Excellent. I don't need to play by your fucking rules, do I? Get that bicycle out. Beautiful. Straight on up, yes, let's just go. It's got an odd atmosphere, but it reminds me of the warehouse area. Fucking hell. But it's somehow more sort of off-putting in a way. So we can't get through there. So we're kind of running amok here, and we're just sort of hoping that this resolves itself into something useful. I guess it's a different room. So hopefully the gimmick here is starting to become clear to you. Because I'm sure this would be a cause of great confusion to other people. Other people who perhaps do not have the benefit of being learned on... Oh, this is different. This is an alarm clock. I don't know what the overall theme of this is supposed to be, other than like, just, here are things. What it kind of fails to do though, fuck off, is provide areas which have... And I suppose this ties into the gimmick of it though, but there's no real sense of location. It's very easy to just become completely fucking lost in it, because there's not really that much in the way of landmarks. Essentially, I might as well expose this now. This is just like a lot of interlocking areas which appear to be somewhat randomly changing around us, so we're seeing the same stuff over and over again. It's just kind of slotting together, presumably in an effort to make me personally upset. So I don't know. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking when they assumed that would be a fun idea for people to be playing in their fan game. But you know, I ain't a fan gamer. What do I know about? What do I know about good fan games? Not a fucking lot. I'm hoping that through our efforts of exploration in here, we're going to find something of note eventually. That may be optimistic, we shall say. We may instead just go completely fucking bananas in this maze. If I played another fan game that did this, like if this came up on Fan Game Bingo, and this was what the game did, I would probably get really fucking upset at it. 2kki doesn't really get off scot-free either. Well, I like the general atmosphere and stuff here. And that's all that's really happening, isn't it? There's nothing else of note. The music isn't even that interesting either. It's just a sort of spooky loop. A spooky loop, indeed. And I really don't know what the fuck to suggest at this point. Let's try this. Oh, that's excellent. Oh ho ho, look at this. Oh ho ho ho, what is the point of that exactly? Who even knows? Fucking Christ. Great. Great. Excellent. Running in these fucking dank ass corridors for what may be the rest of our little lives. A thing. Where's this go? Oh, it goes here. Okay. I don't really have any reason to be here though. We've already done an episode on this, and to my knowledge, there's not really much reason for us to be there. Now, this room that we're in, is there any? Alarm clock. Spooky alarm clock. Imprisoned in a... well, a prison, of course. I mean, where do you think it could be imprisoned? This is great, having walls that you can just walk through. I mean, it's a feature. It's a good feature of a game. Why can you do that? I don't know. Just to make this ultra confusing for anyone. Or whatever. No. No, use this. We're gonna find that gimmick. You can kind of tell what's happening because if you... it's an RPG Maker sort of trait. If you pay attention when you're going down these little corridors, you can hear the sort of double footstep. That's a teleporter. That's like a transition when you move over a particular box. So you can kind of assume at that point that something has changed. God, this particular world, there's something about it that's just really... I don't know, not unsettling, but you could almost imagine this being like someone's futile dream. Ah, I'm stuck in fucking Yume 2kki dream world and I can't escape it. I've had that dream. In fact, I'm thinking I'm having that dream right now. Oh boy, come on. Give us something to look at. These little... I don't know why are there alarm clocks? What's the point of alarm clocks? Who even alarm clocks anymore? Isn't that what people have mobile phones for? So they can run out of battery in the middle of the night and then people will be let down by their technology? Which is of course the purpose of all technology, to let down people. Oh look, a thing. Broken. Odd. Odd indeed. That respawned, you see that? Suspiciously. I wonder how this works. I wonder if it's like, because it seems consistent, and it seems internally consistent in the way that if you backtrack, it takes you back to the area that you were just in. But beyond that, it doesn't seem to be too fussed about little things like making sense. This is the same bit that we were just in, wasn't it? Was it? Maybe it wasn't, you know, it looks like it's flipped or something. Essentially this is just like a fucking... a big fuck you from the game developers. Just as a way to frustrate people. Just have them run around in this fucking labyrinth that doesn't really make any kind of internal sense until they presumably want to do it themselves. And they obviously were thinking, that area with the fucking docks, mate, you think that's annoying? Wait until you try this. Hold my beer. Hold my fucking chainsaw. And yet somehow I don't hate it. There's something about it that seems kind of interesting, but that interest is waning a bit. What was the nothing that's happening? I wonder if it needs to be dark specifically for whatever effect they're using to be effective. Otherwise, you would like see the transition a little more obviously. Yeah, so we're trucking on towards 20 episodes of the Yume 2kki fan game bingo, which I'm quite impressed with. It's proving to be quite the little source of entertainment every Thursday, which I greatly enjoy. I'd love to try and diversify this a bit with some more regular-ish streams, because it seems like that's yeah, fuck off. It seems like that's what the kids are after these days in 2017, nearly 2018. Oh, that's a different room. Is it? No, I don't think it is actually. We did come here before. It'd be interesting if, like, you know, that room with the television in it, you know, you can keep using in it. Excuse me. And it changes. That room's quite nice, and that, I guess, doesn't... Oh, dead end. You could just keep doing that over and over again, and I suppose you'd have luck of randomness as to whether or not you had an enjoyable video game experience. But this, I mean, it's difficult to even see how this is all fitting together beyond that. It's just dark corridors, clocks, massive clocks, dead ends, repeatedly reaching dead ends. Oh boy. Come on, game. Give us something. Give us something. Just a little something. A little. It doesn't need to be too much. Just don't try and find a way to have an area in this game that's somehow worse than the fucking docks. Okay. This is different, I think. There's little rooms there, but how can we actually get to them? Can you pass through the walls? I guess not. I guess it's just for decoration. That's nice, isn't it? It's a bit like that. There's a film I'm thinking of. Is it Cube? Is it the Cube where everything moves around? That's what this puts me in mind of. You know, the idea that this is all sort of shifting around when you've got your back turned, so none of it makes sense. Unfortunately, it's not quite as high octane as that film, or nearly suspenseful, in fact. Because we seem to just be getting the same fucking places over and over. Gosh, it's exciting in here, isn't it? What's this? Nice looping music there. Something that I lambast a lot of fan games for, of course. Music that doesn't fucking loop correctly. Lambast, there's a good word, isn't it? Lambast. Nice platform. Well. Let's go up this ladder, I guess. What's on him? Lots of ladders, I guess. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? Standing on top of this big tower. What sort of soundtrack here? It's like sort of intense and sort of not at the same time. Are those people hanging from the roof? The hooks? A hookah. A hookah. Oh man, climbing up ladders is like my favorite video game feature. Okay. Jumping is not an option. Hello! Nice sound, mate. Oh wow, you don't like that, do you? Do you react to any other effects? What a sound. You do react to effects. We're a cool cat, aren't you? Oops. Awful. Nice. I have many effects. You should make nice sounds, you know. Why are you so glitchy, mate? How about this? Okay, he doesn't want to do it. Kicked in the face. That's my favourite one. Nice and colourful. Alright, well there's only one thing to do, I think. Okay, apparently he don't want to die. He's having a nice time though. Let's maybe try one of these other things. Okay, very good. As much as I like you, do you have some reason for being, other than just make a really irritating sound? Let's assume that you don't, because you know, we only got a limited amount of time in our lives, and I could do with not listening to irritating sounds. Really, oh, there's a little space there. Good. I've got something stuck in my teeth. Gross. Oh, it is hanging people, look. What are you doing hanging about down there? That's very dark for this game, I gotta say. So is that it? Is that all we do here? Let's go down and... Oh no, that's we have we done everywhere? I think we have, haven't we? Yeah, this other tower just led to nothing, didn't it? Let's try going down from here. Down into the pits. Okay. Okay, it's apparently two ladders. Two ladders that take you up to the same sort of place. Alright, well, I guess that was good. I'm sure there's not a fucking way to get out of here, is there? Ah, dicks. Fuck. Fucking. This is what separates 2kki from most fan games, though. Most fan games don't have such bollocks one-way teleporters. Oh. So what do we do now? Maybe we should try using the glasses effect somewhere. It's the best I can figure, really. Just somewhere. Hope that something happens. Oh, this area is quite cool. I mean, I don't necessarily mean to be too negatively disposed to it. At least it has something resembling a theme. That other area was quite cool. I feel like we didn't really get to explore it in its grandeur. All these things. Do you know, it reminds me a bit of that bit in Neftelia, the apartments where you do something and then everyone vanishes and they go silent. That's very much what it reminds me of. Man, Neftelia. Now there's a game and a half. If I dare say so myself. This is essentially the kind of work that, if you work on a crane, you know, those really tall cranes. This is essentially what you have to do every day. You have to climb up, ignore the people who have hanged themselves. Yeah. Alright, well, I guess that's as good an opportunity as any to wake up. Defeated at the end of the line. Oh well. Oh well. Wallpapers? No. Wallpapers? Get grip, mate. Well, okay. That's really it, I guess, for today. Thank you for watching. This has been me. I'm doing Yume 2kki. And it's been a pleasure. And I hope to see you next time.